And they're off. Who's going to take it off the push? Bouclier looking like he has it, but Adrian Paynel with an inside line. He might be able to take it. May sacrifice a little extra speed, but no. No, he's going to pick it up, no problem. Paynel, strong lead. Harry Clark slipping in a second. Going through the sweepers now. Medeiros and Bouclier duking it out for third place. Everybody clean through the slide. Paynel, Harry, Bouclier, Medeiros in that order. Coming through the sweepers. Medeiros with a lot of time to pick up if he wants to stand on that podium. Paynel leading and trying to hold off Harry Clark. It's not just top two now. You want that #1 spot. This is the only time that this is the time it matters the most. Unbelievable. Harry Clark on the inside through the sweeper. Clark going side by side. Too wide through the sweepers. Bouclier hoping to pick up a double draft. Harry Clark pushing through the lead. Is Bouclier going to make it around? They are shoulder to shoulder. Unbelievable. Harry Clark pulls it in with a win. Looking like Bouclier in second and Paynel in third. Going to need confirmation on that. But Harry Clark definitely in that #1 spot. Unbelievable work by the Australian rider, getting around in those lower sweepers, rolling side by side. Unbelievable. And these guys just unwilling to back off at all through this lower section. Land or slam, they are not concerned. That's looking like probably Harry, then Bouclier, then Adrian Paynel. What a final heat, unbelievable. Switching over to the women's final. Oh, and the energy's just as tight for these women riders. They're about to drop in. Let's see how they go. They're off the line. Selena Tyler kicking in hard. Rydell hanging in the back. Gonna try to slide in on the inside here. Katarina Hill pulling into second place. Selena Tyler with a strong lead. Lisa Peters tracking in fourth. She's gonna have some work to do if she wants to stand on that podium. Coming around Rydell now through the sweepers. And we'll see who it is who makes it to the corner first. They might go side by side. Katarina Hill going wide. Rydell goes down. Katarina Hill kicking out of the turn. Knows she lost a little speed. Getting up the push. Lisa Peters now is second. Selena Tyler with a strong lead in first. Lisa Peters looking back from 20 meters or so, 30 meters maybe, thinking, can I close this gap? Can she catch a draft from this far away? She's got a long way to track her down to do that. The whole bottom straight to do it, but she's gonna have to just be faster than Selena in a straight line if she wants to catch her. No amount of clean lines is gonna do it. She's gotta just be more aerodynamic. It's a lot of room to catch up. It's gonna be tough to close that gap, and it's gonna be Selena Tyler who takes it. Lisa Peters in second, Katarina Hill in third, and Rydell cruising in the fourth spot. At least she's on her feet. And I do have an update for the rider earlier. Speaking of on their feet, Maura Jacobiak is on her feet. I'm hearing that she is okay, so yeah, we can all breathe a sigh of relief on that front. But you hate to see Rydell go down there. Katarina barely holding on to that kick on the way out. The oldest Hill sister cranking. Lisa Peters with not quite enough room to make it work. Selena Tyler looking so dialed on this course. Top qualifier, won the race. You gotta love to see that from Selena Tyler. That's what we call the ace. Sometimes qualities do matter. And they're off. Farmer slipping in the inside. An inside line for Farmer. A little bit of contact from Mikkel. Touches the bales. Unbelievable. Gets a little bit of a foot on Farmer's luge there to bump him out of the way. Farmer takes that extra speed. Thank you, sir. Mikkel just barely sliding through the bales there. Unbelievable. Looking to make a move now. They're stacked 1, 2, 3, 4. Mikkel. Oh my gosh, they're shoulder to shoulder again. These guys absolutely will not back down. Mikkel trying to hold off Abdil. Abdil looking for a spot anywhere he's got it. Abdil ready, trying to go side by side. Would prefer to go side by side. Mikkel trying to come around. Unbelievable. Is he going to make it around? Mikkel gets around Farmer, gets the inside through the sweeper. Farmer now has work to do to keep off Abdil. And it's going to be difficult for him to catch back up with Mikkel. Mikkel's got that straight line speed. Mikkel's taking it, and he's calling it. Shaka's in the air, stoking out before he hits the line. He knows he's got it. Farmer in second, Abdil third. Mikkel coming through beside us now, stoking out. Absolutely. What a run through the hay there. Finds his way around, waits for his spot, doesn't try to take it too early. He knew to back off a little in turn one. He was going right next to Farmer. Gave him a little foot on the luge to back himself off, give him some space. He goes, you know what? I've got the whole run. I'll wait for that. I'll have my opportunity, and sure enough, he finds it. Fantastic work from the multi-time world champion, Mikkel Ejigedidiaz. The iconic green laces, red Converses. You've seen them in pictures, you've seen them in video. Here they are, about to stand on the podium again. Unbelievable. Rose firing off into a lead, but Angelica really close to it. Angelica may slide in that inside line there and take the lead in this race. Not quite. Rose edging her out. Wide line from Angelica Jones. Scrubs out in turn one. Not what she wanted to do. She will have to fight this race from behind. Loreline Pastor coming in second. Rose with a huge lead out front. Sabrina Sparkles Riffenberg with a lot of work to do from the back. I tell you, if Angelica Jones does not make some plays here, she's not going to have a lot of options. Rose down in turn four. Unbelievable, takes it too wide. Loreline goes through. Unbelievable, Rose Hill, you hate to see it. Our top quality down for the count. Loreline Pastor in first. Angelica must have caught a piece of that crash too, or she's just out of frame, but Loreline Pastor looking like she's going to easily coast to this win if she just keeps it between the lines for the lower section of this track. Sparkles not going to have enough room to make a move here, but she can cruise in for a silver medal. Rose did hop up in that third position, and she'll cruise in for a bronze. Still a good weekend for such a young racer, but you gotta love to see it from Pastor Loreline. Great work from her, not getting caught up in the situation, finding a way around, finding a way to get in that number one spot was not easy for her, and we can see that replay. Angelica Jones almost washing out of the bales there. Got a strong scrub from her. And Rose, you can tell she knew she overcooked it. Look how far she's leaning over. She's got her shoulder on the ground trying to get that luge turn around that corner. Pastor Loreline picks up the spot, and look how quickly Rose got back in position. Unbelievable from the Middle Hill sister. Pastor Loreline cruising in for the victory. And that's going to wrap it up for skateboarding and street luge finals. I'm going to turn it back over to Davide for
movie superstar. But now the superstars are the finalists of this inline skating downhill. And here we go. Jose Mejia with his side start. Jose Mejia first. Juan Barrera very wide in this turn. Jose Mejia, Pablo Soler, Renato Pennuti. Renato Pennuti is now drafting and chasing Pablo Soler and passes him on the right, passes him on the left. Sorry, with Jose Mejia out in front. Jose Mejia, big gap for him, and this break would be absolutely crucial. Jose Mejia, he made it. Oh, crashed by Pablo Soler. Pablo Soler crashed. Jose Mejia and Renato Pennuti, the two fastest men in this championship. Jose Mejia set the fastest time in qualification, and then he crashed. He's out in front with Renato Pennuti. Renato Pennuti chasing him. And this is gonna be very close. Renato Pennuti on the outside. Renato on the outside. He passes him. He's the fastest. He's been the fastest man. Oh, big crash. Big crash by Jose Mejia. Really, really bad luck. But another world title for Renato. Renato Pennuti, world champion once again. And I really feel bad for Jose Mejia. Another big crash with Juan Barrera in second place and Pablo Soler in third. He crashed and Pablo Soler got third. We are so sorry for Jose Mejia. A big crash at more than 80 kilometers per hour, probably 75 kilometers per hour. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. Great braking for Mejia in this turn. He made it to stay on his feet. Pablo Soler didn't. And then Pablo Soler, good for him that he kept on skating. Renato, now he's behind him. He put the target on Mejia's butt here, and he passes him on the right. And this is the great turn. It's so difficult. It's so difficult to do the whole turn in tuck position. Jose Mejia crashed at 80 kilometers per hour. And once again, the course in Tortoreto showed to be super, super safe. What an amazing final. What a fantastic final. Renato Pennuti, world champion, and Juan Barrera who finished the world championship in the time trial race in 5th place. And here we go. And they are off. Great start by Aleph Torres as usual. Roman Favia seemed not to push very hard. She's gonna pass them. That's her plan at least. She's gonna pass them in the straight line. Aleph Torres keeps on skating, keeps on pushing. She's still pushing while her three opponents are already in tuck position. Aleph Torres now with Roman Favia in 2nd place. She breaks much late. Oh, Roman crashed. Oh, Roman Favia crashed, the world champion. She crashed. She was too confident in her braking skills. She started braking much later than Aleph Torres. And now Aleph Torres with Fatmi Garcia and Valentina Vargas. First, second, and the third. Aleph Torres. Fatmi Garcia in 2nd place. Oh, it's still anybody's game. Drafting is so important here. And they are approaching the finish line. Aleph Torres, Fatmi Garcia, and Valentina Vargas. Aleph Torres, Aleph Torres, Aleph Torres, world champion. And that's another world title for Colombia. Como los amigos de Señal Colombia dicen, absolutamente sensacional. Un otro título mundial para Colombia. With my friend Lucho Escobar, the voice of speed skating in Colombia now. He was here working for the Federation and for World Skate. Aleph Torres, world champion. the first world title for the young talented Colombian skater. She moved to downhill 3 years ago, and she showed her skills in Argentina too in 2022, but she improved significantly since then, and the world champion